Calling all parents and teachers, it's time to rep KidNuz and check out some partner brands and products we think you're going to love. Since it's an election year, how about a kid's book on voting? Or colorful ideas for a spring refresh of that messy homework desk? Plus, there's always fun KidNuz swag. Moms, dads, guardians, and teachers, go to starglowmedia.com/shop to check it all out. If you're listening on a podcast platform, you can also find the store link in the description for today's episode. And don't forget, subscribe to Starglow Plus to skip the ads on all your favorite Starglow podcasts. Happy listening! Good morning and welcome to KidNuz. I'm Tori. Today is Thursday, May 9th, 2024. And we begin with an 8th grader being called a hero in his hometown of Glendale, Wisconsin. A.C. Holland III was on a school bus heading home a couple weeks ago when the driver passed out at the wheel and the bus started veering into oncoming traffic. The teen quickly got to the front of the vehicle, took the driver's foot off the gas, applied the brakes, and safely parked the bus. He then called 911 and his grandmother, who's a nursing assistant. A.C. gives credit to his parents for his quick reaction.
I feel like I reacted so fast because, as a kid, my mom, she used to always tell me, watch my surroundings and always pay attention. And then my dad, he taught me, how to drive, all the fundamentals of, cars and stuff like that.
A.C.'s dad is a certified auto technician and at first didn't believe it when A.C. told him he'd saved the school bus from crashing. But the story didn't surprise him, and he tells CNN that his son is quick on his feet, and he's very proud of A.C., who has also earned recognition from his school, the town, and local police and fire departments. It's a broken record in every sense of the word. According to the European Union's Climate Monitoring Agency, last month was the hottest April ever and the 11th straight month of unprecedented worldwide temperatures. But there's hope. The El Niño weather system responsible for some of the warming is weakening, and records are now falling by smaller margins. And this should also help. New data shows that the world is moving further away from fossil fuels. According to Global Electricity Review, 30% of the world's energy was produced by green sources last year, a new milestone thanks to a boom in solar and wind. That was fast. Just last week, we reported on the controversy surrounding Caitlin Clark and her WNBA teammates having to travel on commercial flights instead of private ones like the NBA. Those questions apparently reached the corner office, and changes are coming. League Commissioner Kathy Engelbert told sports editors this week that all 12 women's teams will soon be using chartered flights to get where they need to go. She said this will happen as soon as they logistically can get planes in place, maybe in a few weeks. Here's one thing you don't want to see on a plane: snakes. But that's what was found on a passenger trying to get through security at Miami Airport last week. Photos taken by the TSA show 2 slender pink snakes that had been inside a small sunglasses bag in a person's pants. The snakes were turned over to Florida Fish and Wildlife. There's no word if the passenger was arrested, but the Daily Mail reports the person's ticket was canceled. Big news for video fans. Nintendo plans to announce the follow-up to its popular Switch console by next March. The company's president broke the news on X this week, adding that it's been over 9 years since they announced the existence of Nintendo Switch back in March 2015. While major rivals like PlayStation and Xbox had stationary consoles, the handheld Switch could be used both as a console for a TV at home and also thrown into a bag and played on the move. But sales of the device have been dropping recently. According to Reuters, 13.5 million units are expected to be sold this year compared to 15.7 million last year. So it might be time to make a switch. Still to come, Britain's ugliest dog goes Hollywood. But first, today's KidNuz quiz. The 8th grader from Wisconsin helped stop what from crashing? A school bus. How many months in a row have global heat records been set? 11. Thanks in large part to Caitlin Clark, which sports league will soon start using chartered flights? The WNBA. What color snakes did someone try to sneak through TSA security in Miami? Pink. In our KidNuz kicker, the next Marvel movie, Deadpool and Wolverine, comes out this summer featuring iconic actors Ryan Reynolds and Hugh Jackman. But it will also include a new star making her movie debut. That would be Peggy, who won the award as Britain's ugliest dog last year. She will play Dogpool, the canine companion to the Merc with a Mouth. Reynolds told Empire magazine that Peggy feels like the animal manifestation of Deadpool's alter ego, Wade Wilson, adding it was love at first sight between his character and the pup. Peggy even has her own Dogpool Instagram page with over 82,000 followers. Before we go, we want to give a big shout out to our terrific KidNuz teachers, Mrs. Jenkins and her Falcons at the Fletcher Academy, where unique learners flourish in Raleigh, North Carolina. Mrs. Lang and her Monarchs at TMP Marion in Hayes, Kansas. And Miss Marker and her Lions at Lions Park in Mount Prospect, Illinois. Thanks for listening. It really helps if you rate and review KidNuz wherever you listen to podcasts. We might use some of your comments on our website and in our emails. We hope you tune in for more KidNuz tomorrow morning.